Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today we are going through every single silhouette of the new creatures, who they are, and also we're going to be talking about the hatches. Which eggs do these guys come out from? Draconius Go have been very kind and provided us with a list of the hatches in which eggs they are, so we'll be going through that today. Okay, let's get into it. So the first two entries in your bestiary will be Glim, number 25, 126, and number 27, who is Kobold evolution. He's blue in rarity, so he's going to be a little bit harder to find. Next up, 28, 29, and 30, we have Friggin, Tonir, and Ronolf. All those three are earth types. They're pretty common. Friggin and Tonir are in the green in rarity, and then Ronolf is blue in rarity. Next up, we have two earth types. We have, which is closely becoming one of my favourite creatures, Stumpy, because he looks like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. And he will evolve into number 32, which is Drought. So Drought looks like this if you want to see. He's pretty cool. Number 32. Just a heads up, I will put a link in below in the description if you want to see all these silhouettes. So if you're deciding whether or not to use a Dragon Eyesight to get a creature in the wild, this hopefully will help you with that. Next in the bestiary, we have a ton of guys. Wait, 41. Next in the bestiary is number 41. 42 and 43, and that is Snowy, very common and easy to find. We have Snowcliff, again green in rarity, and Snowcrag, who was seen on the promotional poster when they were going to release them. This guy is not massively strong. He's in comparison to the guys around that side, alongside them, like Hellsailor. So don't worry too much about getting this guy pumped. Definitely don't put any stones into him, waste your essence on that. Okay. And as we scroll down, there's none for a long time until we get to Boggy. Now Boggy is number 101. He's Arcana type, and this is a 4-stage evolution stream. So if you look at Boggy in my creature, let's go by date, you can see it takes 75 stones to evolve this guy into the second form. So God knows what the next would be, probably like 100, 125, or 100, 150. This guy's going to be very hard to get the final form of. So he will turn into, so Draconius Go have pictures. If you can't find this, if you go on the Draconius Go hub, that has all the listed new creatures as well. So here you can see the evolution stream. This is why I'm so happy I've got an Arcana Tower, because I'm going to be popping that, hoping to get some of these guys. We've got Boggy going into Clurrychorn, Leprechaun, and Bogeyman. Who you can only assume that this guy would be pretty strong. I mean, he's in the same vein as Rosebud, so he might be on that level in terms of strength, but going to be really difficult to actually get to. After that, we have number 114 and 115, and that is Santus and Kraus. So it's a bit like a Santa Claus, but with a diamond head. Okay. Now the final ones, I don't actually have a list of where they are in the bestiary, but here are their silhouettes or their actual selves. We have Woolly and Yeti that we haven't talked about. These guys rank highly on the bestiary, so they're probably going to have a really good CP. I fought Woolly in battle. Yeti's looking pretty cool. In the water types, we haven't talked about Snowflake and Frost Maiden. It's like a mermaid fish, frosty icicle snowflake type of thing. Then we have Glidey, Furglide, and Aramas. Now this guy is strong. He can have a huge CP. Look at this guy at 3049 CP. I think he's going to be a really strong one to actually have in your deck. So if you see Glidey, make sure you're using those double stones. Hopefully get yourself to Aramas quickly. In fire, as you may have seen in my previous video, I've already caught Gathos and Centolion in the wild. Just waiting for a guy who, if you say it, like, if he was like, who am I? And somebody would be like, you're a Hathor. It does sound like somebody saying something else with a lisp. You're an Ahath. You're a Hathor. You're a Hathor, man. You're a Hathor. You're a real Hathor. Just how my mind works. Yeah, and that is everything. So get catching. Definitely you need to be going for some of these like Gathos and Tolian. Glidey into Aramasp. These streams are the ones you really want to be boosting up because their CP is going to be super high. And just obviously separating the types, which is nice because hopefully I can get all the fire types, so I don't need to use those towers, and I can just focus on using all my runes on one tower and hopefully catch them. I'm sure I'll see some of them in the wild at some point as well. So that's everything. Now what we're going to be going into is the hatch list of where do these guys actually hatch from in terms of eggs. Now this list, by the way, shows that you can get every single creature possible from an egg. There's none that you cannot get from an egg. So we've got in 2K's list, we have your Friggin and your Tonir that you can get from there. You've got Snowy and Snow Cliff, so these are going to be a really common types. You've got Glim, so Glim is probably one that you're going to be really wanting because then you can get that evolution into Kobold. And we've got Stumpy, who is the kind of like Earth type that evolves into Drought. So that's going to be probably the 2K that you're looking for. And the biggest 2K that you are definitely wanting more than anything is Boggy. Now Boggy, obviously the 4th tier, so he's going to be the one that you want. The other ones you're probably going to get over time. So hopefully you guys are going to be pulling Boggy from your 2K eggs. Then we have 5 kilometer eggs. Again, you've got Friggin and Tonir in there. You've got Glidey, who is that person who evolves into Aramasp. So that's going to be a really good 5k pull. We've got Snowy, Snowcliff and Snow Crag, not great 5k pulls, but we do have Snowflake in there, so there's a chance of getting some stones towards Frost Maiden. In the fire department, they've separated them nicely into the individual types. In the fire department, you can get Gathos from a 5k egg. You can't actually get any of the others. You can get Stumpy and Drought in a 5k egg, so you might actually just pull the 5k on Drought, pull Drought from a 5k egg. In the Arcana type, again you can get Boggy, but you can also get Clurichorn as well. Santas is in there as well in the 5k eggs. You probably want it in your 5k eggs to bring out your Boggy, Clurichorn, or you probably your Glidey is the best pulls. Then we go on to 10k eggs. Now they obviously keep all the other creatures in there as well, so it's there's a lot in 10k eggs. We have Ronov, not somebody you're going to be wanting. Glidey, somebody you're definitely wanting. Furglide though, and Aramasp. So you can get that final form in the wind types from 10k eggs. Then we go into the snow types, the water types. We have Snow Crag, terrible pull. Snowflake and Frost Maiden, obviously really good pulls if you get that. We've got Kobold, Gathos, Ahathel, and Centolion in the fire department. So everybody except Glim from a 10k egg. I'd probably say Gathos. No, I suppose they can use it towards anything. Use it towards stones for Centolion if you pull Gathos. So that's going to be a good pull. Then in the green earth department, you can get Yeti and Woolly from that. So 10Ks are the only ones that you can actually get Woolly or Yeti from. So I'm going to assume that Woolly and Yeti are pretty strong. They might be high up on that bestiary list. You can also pull Drought from there as well. So probably not a good pull for a 10k egg, but okay if you haven't got him. Then we go to Arcana, and this is where you can get so many. So you can get Boggy, you can get Clurichorn, Leprechaun, and you can get the Boogeyman. Is it a Boogeyman? It's Boogie or Bogey, because Bogeyman is Boogeyman. Anyway, you can get him in there as well as Santos and Kraus. So 10Ks are going to be your best way of hatching a good bunch of those very quickly. As you can see, I've got 4 10k eggs, 5 10k eggs ready, and 1 in an incubator. I'm hoping that what's it called? Portal stays open for 2.5 hours, hatch that 10k egg, and then I'm gonna hopefully be able to find one that I can put 2 10k eggs in. Who knows? We might get lucky. But there are so many nice Mother of Dragons about recently, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to hatch them. We've got 2 friggins. Now finally, what we haven't talked about is the golden eggs. These are the ones that probably hold the best ones in, of course, and have probably your best chance because there's less in the golden than there is in 10k eggs. So we have Ronov, bad pull. Ferglide, great pull. Aramas, great pull. We have Frost Maiden, okay pull. We have a Hathor or Centolian, good pulls. Probably going to be wanting the Centolian though over that, obviously. Wooly and Yeti can pull from a 10k egg. Leprechaun and Boogeyman, so you don't have to get the Bogey and the Chlorochorn, whatever it is, Chlorochorn. Boogeyman, and you can get Kraus from that. So golden eggs are going to be your best chance of getting obviously the end stream. 10k hold a really good chance, and you're probably going to get a lot of stones with them as well. 5k's not too many great ones that I think you will probably those who are regularly going out on hunts will get them anyway. So make sure you're using that 10k. Make sure you've got 300 coins to put onto a pillar. Make it only eggs. You get some great chance of good 10k eggs, and just get them 10k eggs walks. Okay, well that is everything for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button down below, and if you want to keep up to date with future information, hit that subscribe button. That's all from me. See you soon.